Welcome to your astrological weather forecast for the week of January 29th, 2018. And this is the blue moon, supermoon, blood moon, lunar eclipse week, so plenty is happening. I'm Judith Royal, archetypal astrologer. So we start the week in the big sky with the overarching influence of that lunar eclipse that will come midweek on Wednesday, and it will be in the sign of Leo. Now, it's a blood moon because, not just because it's in Leo fire, of course, but because it's supermoon very close to the Earth. And the eclipse in Leo is going to have a little bit of an echo back to the big Great American eclipse that we had August 21st. Portals were opened then and shifts were made. We really have shifted. And it was subtle at the time. But now I think you're going to get a manifestation in the outer world of what that portal, and hopefully you set your intentions then, has brought for you. And this week it gets illuminated because this is a full moon and that means illumination. Because it's Leo, the sky will be painted and your home, your relationships with drama, because Leo loves drama, and you can expect a lot more emotional depth than usual. It's also the week with Leo of romantic love. So that will have some center stage this week and ready to show you something about how you are, your style, in relating to other people. It will definitely have the theme of long-term commitment and loyalty. It's Leo, right? So the blue moon just means that there are two full moons in 1 month. It doesn't really have any astrological significance, other than this happens to be the last and most powerful full moon in a trilogy that started December 3rd. And the second one of those was that beautiful Cancer full moon for New Year's Day. And now we have the Leo. The one in December was in Gemini. So look at your calendar, and each of these full moons will, in essence, be shedding light on something you haven't seen. So this eclipse, by the way, will be visible on the West Coast, California, and Canada, but the moon will have already set for you on the East Coast. So you remember, or maybe you don't know, that the sun, your sun sign, symbolizes your purpose in this lifetime. It's the energy that makes it, gives it character. The moon, however, is the fulfillment of that purpose. So the sun is the yang energy and the moon is the yin energy, and they dance together, right? The whole idea is that we are trying to balance within ourselves for our whole lifetime. The yin and the yang, right? Action and being, to do and to be. So we start Monday with the moon in Cancer. That's giving us one complete lunar cycle since New Year's Day. So that big full moon on New Year's Day, when you set your intentions for the year, if you haven't been looking at those, pull them out now because they have a completion, a fulfillment. And also, you're going to see something about them that you didn't see before. So be very mindful on Monday. We have a sweet, sweet spiritual influence on Monday. So great for meditation, prayer, and mindfulness. But it's also a day of very heightened sensitivity. So careful at the dinner time conversations. Then Tuesday, the moon will leave Cancer and move into Leo around 11 a.m. Pacific time in the U.S. So the earlier part of Tuesday is going to be a little bit like a sleepy hangover. You're actually not going to feel much like getting out of bed. And so the echo that I mentioned before will be coming Wednesday with that full moon, super moon, blue moon, lunar eclipse. A few hours before that big eclipse on Wednesday, Messenger Mercury, he shifted signs. So he left Capricorn. There, the messages are sort of courtroom drama, a little bit of drama, because Capricorn is the Supreme Court Justice energy. And then he moved in Wednesday to Aquarius, and there he picks up the Bill of Rights. So we're going to hear a lot more about that this week. Now, Thursday, we begin the month of February, right? Hard to believe. But we're beginning it with a lot of air. Sun, Venus, and Mercury, all in airy Aquarius. So if your sun or moon sign is in air or fire, you're on fire, right? Water and earth, you still have a lot of support from Capricorn, but you might feel a little bit weighted down this week. So Thursday morning, you're going to wake up with some butterflies in your stomach. It's going to be exciting. You're going to get some surprises. And don't worry, though, because they're going to be unexpected events that you're really going to like. So they're a harmonious trine. Then after the moon goes into Virgo, that'll be around noon on Thursday. Then we have some more sobriety checkpoints. And I don't mean out on the highway, I mean within you, within me, right? Where we stop and say, am I really taking the close-up, clear view of my life, my feelings, my plans? Now Friday, Punxsutawney Phil may not see his shadow because we start Friday morning with sort of a mental and emotional fog rolling in, and none of us are going to be able to perhaps intuit clearly, but that will lift because by Saturday we have this lovely Libra moon coming in the afternoon. And she's, of course, ruled by Venus and likes nice things. Now, Sunday, go ahead and get out your calligraphy pens, your paints, or whatever, because it's not too early to start writing a Valentine's Day card. Because Venus she's got the Aquarius sun on her left, just shining brilliantly, and on her right, she's hearing sweet nothings from that messenger Mercury. So great time for writing. And next week, we get more warm-up, marvelous warm-up for Valentine's Day because Venus is going to raise the octave of our hearts, of our love, because she's going to move into the sign of Pisces, where love is exalted. So download lots of love this week, and remember you get to see how much love you have by giving it away. Thanks so much for listening. Bye-bye for now.